All right, folks, welcome back to Got That Stat TV. Right now, Eric Mickey has decided to run away from the broadcast booth for some reason, even though didn't do anything to him. But right now, we're watching Indycar at Auto Club Speedway. Thought we were going to do some Mosport, but Auto Club seemed
You
like a
thought
better
wrong,
fit.
Jenny. You thought wrong.
Auto Club seemed like a better fit because we'll see a lot more wrecks here, more dead weldy wrecks. So we'll see if we can get some decent sized accidents here at Auto Club International Raceway.
You made it less than 3 minutes before you said something horrible.
God.
Anyways, folks, right now we're gonna hit you up with our grid. Right now, starting in the pole position, that number 4 of Ryan Branch. Outside him in the first row is gonna be Silvio Roberto Sanchez. Starting in the second row, we have Stephen Walter in that 25 machine. And we have in the third spot, William Morris III in the fourth. In the third row, we have Pat Donnelly, number 2, against Kristen Nelson, who obviously had to ask his mom for a credit card to get on iRacing. In the 18, we have...
Actually, I'm hearing just now that it is actually his mom that is racing.
Oh, we have Christina Nelson racing. It's not his mother. Just breaking news. And outside of him, dead legs Brian Beach, starting number 8. Zach Miles, the number 8 machine running, starting off number 9 tonight. And the 24 position, sorry, the 10th position goes to the number 24 of Joseph Gregory. That ends up your top 10. Beyond them, we have the 11 of Gavin Connors, starting 11th. Jeff Curl, starting 12th. Red Goody, starting 13th. And we have Summer, who was obviously named after some hippies, from in the 14th spot.
Wind and rain. Fire, wind and rain.
And Alex Time, after that, with the number 2, Penske Racing Dodge of Malcolm Walker. In the 19th spot. Chris Reed, starting P12. So let me check here real quick.
Just to break in here, your pole
He's
sitter
from the West.
is not gridded. Or is he?
Well, the pole sitter has not made
No,
the
that's
event
sorry,
right
that's not.
now.
That's the number 1 driver. Sorry.
Oh, number 1, sorry. The first iReady in this group has not made the event. Finish out the grid here. We have Joseph Gonflo, starting number P21. And in the 17, starting P22, Fred Za. After that, we have the 23, starting in the 23rd position, number 20, Casey Salmon.
Does that come with fish?
I think we have a fish in the field, folks. After that, we have Jerry Kobos and Anthony Rice rounding out your field. Anthony Rice, number 2, they're shotgun on the field. It's very on Trey Lander would say. And Gavin Connors looks like he decided to hide from the rest of the field. He's going to be right now rounding out the grid because he did not go. But lights off for the pace car guy. We're getting ready to go. Hope you enjoyed the little broadcast.
Getting ready for some fun. Maybe. Oh, pace car's off. Green, green, green.
Flag. Have a great day.
Ready to roll, Matthew.
If we get a clean race here, they're going to be Prime Branch maintain the lead. They have a nice little start. Single file right now.
60 laps, huh? This was a mistake.
We have 1 lap tonight, folks, and we'll see what can happen. But right now, watching Stephen Walter and Silvio Roberto Sanchez. Second and third position, they seem to be in a decent little fight here, trying to battle it back. They're all using the apron, as you can see, and that is not out of bounds in the IndyCar Series. You can use anywhere in the racetrack, even the grass, even the catch fence, if you really wanted to. Home side by side, Zach Miles, looking to see if he can make the move. Stephen Harvey. Harvey's going to hold that position as long as he can. He's going to be on the outside of him. He's going to be clear of him, though, now. We'll see if Miles can make a nice corner here. It's a really shallow entry to the corner, but he doesn't seem to have any issues as Stephen Harry washes up the track and gives it up to Mommy's credit card there, Krista Nelson.
Mommy's credit card, huh? Fight back on the outside, huh?
There he is. Yeah, that's a nice little run there from Harvey.
A little early
They'll do it.
venturing up that high,
Yeah, we need to get some rubber down on the track here first. We have lots of laps to do so.
Especially with it being night, too. I don't think I'm going to find a whole lot of grip up there.
No, there's lots of grip.
On the bottom.
Yeah, there's lots of grip here too, Thomas. So see what can happen. Everybody's running pretty well single file there right now through to the back. Gavin Connors and that number 11 machine came down to pit road. Watch that and see what happens here.
Well, looks like it's the routine pit stop at the moment. No real damage on the car, so we'll follow that later.
Anthony Race 2 seems to think that Krista hit the wall, but she/he, I'm not going to assume genders. No, it's a he. Did not touch any of the walls, so I believe that other guy's wrong. Joseph Gornflow looking high right now on the 19 car of Alexander Mesa. Oh, Mesa got really loose there, but he gathered back up.
How's our buddy John Smith 14 doing? Not too good. Running shotgun.
Gavin Connors comes back like Kevin LePage. He tried to rejoin the racing surface really early. Got her back down though, so props to him. Don't know what the frig happened to him. But
car looks clean, so whatever he did, they fixed him. Maybe he needed a poop break.
I had that a couple times though, Thomas, in the Daytona 500, I believe it was, on the Irish service. I took 3 piss breaks in the race, and I still finished 3rd.
To be fair, that was like a 500-mile race, not a 2-lap race.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't go use the washroom before that, but to each his own, and the 18 goes, whoo-wee! So I think he had a little handful up there coming off of turn 4, which he did. He pushed up real close, touched the wall, came back down, and the 10 of Summer Hippie Formsky did a good job avoiding that, because that could have been huge there real quick.
In a heartbeat.
Right now, we're going to cycle back up to your leader right now, Ryan Branch, holding a real steady wheel right now. He's not in the draft at all, but he's keeping that 9 Silvio Roberto Sanchez at bay.
Yes, yes, yes. For now.
You never know what could happen, though. These IndyCar races, they can get crazy real quick.
Quick and in a hurry, that's what I hear.
And this is the bottom split of 2 splits, guys, that you guys are viewing right now. So we don't know what could happen. I'm going to go back through the field here, see if there's anything going on. Everybody's single file, no racing at all. Because after all, this is IndyCar, so you don't race at all. But we have a slow car right now. That 13 of Brian Beers. We'll see what happened to him when they go back to the EY machine. Looks like he was slow to begin with.
Yeah, he's down a couple cylinders, what it looks like.
But he still lost it coming into turn 1.
Interesting. Oh, he's got some major side pod damage. Not sure.
And people are asking if they're trying to hit him. I don't think he was. I think he just sucks.
Oh man, yeah, he's been all over the track. Sideways to 3 and 4, 1 and 2. Yeah, he's had a rough night.
Right now, the 13, Brian Beers is going to bring it down to the
lane, yeah.
gasoline alley, see if he can get that thing fixed up. We still have cautions in this race, folks, but nothing looks like it's going to be an issue as of yet. Closest battle right now, I believe we have on track, is between the 16 and 12. They're actually within eye shot of each other in this race.
That's amazing.
It is in the 21. Gary Kobos is letting the leaders go on the high side.
Already lapping cars then.
We're setting a breakneck pace right here now. Looking here back, Chris Reed. Find the middle lane, see if he can get anything done, but he does not look like he can. It's a nice little run, though, coming up there in the back end of that machine of Ashiko Iceman Nagata.
That definitely will not fit on our ticker, Matt.
I don't think it will, no. But it doesn't matter anyway, because it looks like Chris Reed's going to be coming up right here on the back of the Iceman. They're low. Going to be side by side going through 3 and 4. And he clears them without an issue at all.
Pretty smooth. Nothing too radical there. As the kids like to say nowadays.
That's lit, bro. You want to see my fidget spinner?
Yeah. Right after you go walk into a lake. Thanks.
Oh, number 1, Pat Donnelly telling somebody to get off the track.
Huh.
Pretty tough words there from somebody that did not make the grid because he's a terrible driver. And we have a caution on the speedway. Oh, we have a trouble there between the 16 and the 16 flipped a couple of times, and the 12 of Chris Reed, which we were watching earlier. And the Iceman looks like he had a little bit of issues going into the corner. He dove it down in there underneath Chris Reed in that 12. Washed up just a little bit. Caught the left rear tire there, Chris Reed, and that sent Reed hard to the wall. And the Iceman there, Mashiko Iceman Nagata, not have a good time there. He ripped the front wing totally off, the nose cone and everything. And Chris Reed, there's no way you're going to come back from that. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, both those cars probably done for the night.
And Stephen Walker and Stephen Harry come in and say the Iceman sucks.
Well, they probably know. As you know, you kind of end up racing the same people week in and week out in officials, so...
I will tell you this, though. The IndyCar series here in iRacing is one of the most toxic communities you could ever join. My experience. So if anybody's looking to get into iRacing with IndyCar, you're going to be you'll be in for a lot of unnecessary BS. I've run a few races here, and there's a lot of guys that think they know what they're doing on iRacing. But here's the thing: you're not Joseph Newgarden or Jared Hildebrand. You're not Verizon IndyCar drivers, so I think y'all should shut up. But anyway,
looks like we're having a few
that
pit
doesn't matter.
stops here.
We're gonna have some pit stops coming up, yeah. Brian Branch really going to lead them down the pit road with Silvio Roberto Sanchez looking to see if he can make some ground here, so he can pass that driver. And with the IndyCar series here, guys, just in case you didn't know, we have pit limiters. So if you speed, you're pretty terrible.
Very true. Very true.
And Sanchez goes through about 1,700 pit stops, pit stalls, and he makes her in there finally. See if he can get out quicker, be off and gone, and it's not going to be a change in the lead.
Well, later had the best stop all night, 7.27 seconds.
That's a good stop there. And Stephen Walter comes out P3. Nobody really changed positions there on pit road, maybe further back in the field fillers. See if anybody got any speeding penalties, but if you did, then you're probably terrible.
Not seeing any.
And that Christian Nelson there, Thomas, sounds a lot like a guy. I don't really understand that. It doesn't sound like a little kid. It sounds like somebody who's married, so maybe he didn't get his own credit cards or anything.
Maybe not yet. Hadn't turned them over yet to get those. In time. In time.
But so far, it's been a pretty good race.
Yeah, it's been a real nail-biter up front. Not really, but I'm gonna have to sell this to you, so...
You don't understand the idea of Iceman. That means, in NASCAR terminology, somebody who has made the most consecutive starts right now is held by Terry Labonte.
Will most likely be held by Terry Labonte forever, because no one's gonna make that many.
No, because that's ridiculous. And by the end of your career, you'll be able to finish in the top 20, and like Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Who? Never heard of her.
One of the field fillers.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, lights are off on the pace car right now. The free pass goes to Gavin Connors, that number 11 machine.
They do that in IndyCar? I guess they do, don't they? On here, at least they do.
Yeah, I don't think the Verizon IndyCar Series you get a free pass. I think you actually have to race your way back to the lead lap.
Well, I mean, you know, it's because there's only like 10 of them that can finish a race. So.
And the ones that can finish a race are not the ones that are talking the biggest shit out of everybody. And again, guys, the IndyCar community does not at all envelop what iRacing is. Most of us are pretty decent, and we have a caution again there. We're going to hold off the green flag. The 8 comes out and says, damn it, so he must have had an issue.
Most likely. And I believe it's a single file restart here in IndyCar, so be interested to see how that's going to play out. Gotta protect the outside because you can't pass to the left.
Casey Stammen come down below the yellow line, and Fred Saw in the number 17 machine. He was pretty slow on the apron, but that should not be slow enough to get the caution. I don't know why that was a delay of green, unless there's something else I'm missing, but I don't believe there is.
The world may never know, Matthew.
Oh, but we do have a couple cars coming down right now. Paul Donnelly, sorry, number 2. He's going to be pitting from the 14th spot to come down. Maybe it's close on fuel here. I wouldn't know because I hit the wall with about 30 laps to go. So,
I think it's a little early to be thinking about making it, right? There's no way. Because you run about 36 at Indy. So...
I'll bring your Larry Mack Reynolds factoid of the day. I'll
Get your
see what
calculator out here.
Right now, without running, it says you can make 50 laps, so I'd say about 42 to 44. Everybody should be good on gas, I think. Well, like you said, Thomas,
I don't think we'll stay green anyway. So.
Oh, we probably won't now. Everybody's going to be all wound up and horny, so we'll see what happens. But as you said, Thomas, it's going to be single-file restarts here at Auto Club Motorplex. And we'll see if the leader there right now, Ryan Branch, can get a good start in these guys and gap them.
I got a feeling he will. Seems to be pretty clever.
Dodge pit road, and Ryan Branch is gone. Silvio Roberto Sanchez seemed to have been sleeping on that one. There's no draft to be had right now.
Maybe behind him, but not in front of him.
Yeah. Everybody's all pretty well spaced out. Good battle right now between Gavin Connors and that number 11 machine. And oh boy, somebody gets loose. He's going to come right up across the field. Oh, hard wreck to the outside wall.
Who would that be?
We'll go back here to the E1 machine, see if we can find who that was. To be Alexander Mesa. Got really loose there in turn 3 and 4, and he hit the grass and he clobbered that outside wall. No caution, no, we're going to stay green. He destroyed his car.
Ooh, yes, he
essentially.
Looks like he may... Nope, just got loose, didn't he? No contact. Wow, a lot of cars missed him, though.
That was just incredible to see that. Right now, our battle on track is between Joseph Goinsfalo and Jeff Curl. Jeff's right in Gonzalo's toe over there, so we'll see if he can...
Ready to curl him up?
We're going to split this guy right now, Kristen Nelson. Oh man. Joseph lost a lot of speed. They lost a lot of momentum. Jeff Curl's looking to make up 2 positions this lap here on Kristen Nelson. Side by side going to 3 and 4.
It's a hard pass to make on the bottom, though.
Nelson did keep a lot of speed through there, which I'm impressed with, but he's not utilizing that apron, which right now in that IndyCar Series is not illegal to do.
Actually, kind of lost speed on the straightaway.
Car coming out of the pits that you might have saw on your profile. It's going to be Fred Zah going back out.
It's amazing.
Zach Miles right now going to jump up here to the 3rd spot. He's been losing quite a bit of ground right now. Stephen Walter looking high on him. He's going to take that position away from him, so put him back to the 4th spot. Lost a lot of speed through 3 and 4 there.
Yes, they did. Actually, puts him back to 5th.
Yes, woo.
Next thing you know, you'll be out of the top 5 looking for a job.
It's like Junior.
Looking at you, Tony Kanaan.
Oh, DK. Oof. Sanchez holding a pretty wheel right now, but that's not enough. He has to hit some real hot laps here. Leader right now, Ryan Branch, stretched out to a 6/10 of a second lead on second place runner Silvio Roberto Sanchez.
Yeah, Branch has led 20 laps so far. Looking pretty good. Pretty good.
We're getting little comments there from Krista Nelson. He went in just a touch too high there to turn 1, did not hit the wall, but mighty close to when he lost a host position. He's right now running 6th. He's going to be putting back to, I believe, the 7th position, maybe the 8th. Well, that's one spot. That's not too bad. He's had a good run here coming up on the back end of Jeff Curl. And he's too busy talking to be able to run a good lap there.
Well, you know, Matt. Some guys like to talk, some guys like to race. So some guys might be lonely. Don't have any friends.
It's possible.
Or maybe their wife's just terrible. They won't talk to real people. So.
I was Corey Bunch, I would get out. I'm not your dad, Corey, but get out. She's a terrible person.
Kawasaki.
And Joseph Gregory had a bad corner there. He's catching up to Kristen Nelson, but he could not get the job done because he had to check up in the center of 1 and 2, I believe it was.
Speaking of checking up, looks like 25 car had to check up there. Mr. Miles is miles ahead of him now. By miles, I mean like 2 feet.
Kilometers?
As he's right back underneath through 1 and 2. Couldn't get it done. I'd like to see it stay green. I think tires are going to actually be the thing.
Yeah, if we do stay green, we're not even halfway yet, so that'll burn off a lot of those Firestones. We have right now 16 cars in the lead lap. Casey Salmon, aka Salmon,
Fishing
is
for some speed.
he's fishing in the dark right now because he's not going to find much. Paul Donnelly, 15th, no battle there. We'll find you a battle. Not looking good on this front, though.
Just had the 23 and the 24 together, but they settled that down.
Oh, we have a good little race right now between the 22 and the 11 of Gavin Connors. Gavin's going to take that spot, but I think 20 should have a good run up off the corner. That doesn't matter.
One is 1 lap down, and the other is a 1 lap.
Oh, Kristen Nelson. Chris Nelson's bitching because that's all that they do.
Contact in front of him.
Oh. 15 has huge issues there.
Yeah, that's major toe damage.
Kristen Nelson is pitting in right now, and that 15 is in the way. You should probably pull over there, Haas, because you're going to cause a fucking huge accident. He just entirely killed the momentum of that number 1 car of Paul Donnelly. Not Martin Donnelly there, any F1 fans. Nice little race here between Jeff Curl and Fred Saka, but I believe that's not for position either.
No. He's 4 laps down.
And Brett Goody is still on the racetrack right now. He's coming down pit road. Try to get the back end fixed. It's going to take about 60 or 70 minutes to probably get that done. So we'll just pretend that he doesn't exist and move on to no battles on track. Malcolm Walker battling a little bit here with Joseph Gorenflo battling for the 8th position. Krista a little bit pissed off there, and that's natural because she should probably not be behind the wheel of one of these Indy cars because everybody in this community is toxic. Oh, nice run there. Take anything with it. Gavin Connor's lap down, see if he can make this lap back the hard way.
Don't think he's going to.
We're over halfway now, folks. Like we're working lap 33. Sorry, 32. No, 33.
33.
Of 60. And we're going to take you side by side here right now. Just a quick little break.
We're not, because I don't have a side-by-side graphic.
In the racing, so we'll see what happens next. But I have to go get another beer, so please stand by for station identification. Okay, folks, so welcome back. We're here live from Penske Auto Club Motor Speedway Superplex. Right now, we're going to be looking at the number 14 machine of Joseph Gunflow. And Stephen Harry going to be battling for that spot there. Last spot inside the top 10. See if we can get something done.
I can try.
Oh, we have the driver that number 23 machine in that 14th spot. It's a couple of people whacked the wall there. Oh, that Stephen Harry machine is having some big issues. And he does clarify that he scared the shit out of somebody. With Richard Petty right now, it looks like in the STP machine there of Anthony Rice the second coming down the pit, or gasoline alley, I guess we'll call it for now.
Yep, making pit stops probably. Like 20 to go.
You have a good little battle going on right now between Stephen Harry. It's going to clear that 14 machine of Joseph Gunflow. Paul Donnelly's in his sights right now, looking for that 8th position. Not going to be able to make it happen right now.
Ooh,
We should have a nice run up on.
Not going to get it done when you push out a 4 like that.
Oh, he's good little slipstream there right now. Harry does. See if he can make the move, but he's not going to be able to. He's just going to hold into that wake right now. That should give him some nice aero push. I would think we have a slow car in the bottom, and Harry's going to drop it in on the inside, right under the yellow or the white line. Make that pass easily. No contest on that one.
Well, looks good so far. Battles taking shape, it would appear.
No, it seems to be pretty calm, cool, and collected.
Going to pit lane. Oh, we got one spun on pit lane, but that's Zach Miles.
That's going to hurt big time, I think, there, Thomas.
Yes, indeed. He did spin through on the pit lane. We can get an onboard shot with him. They went. Oh, and he backed into the fence too. That's gonna hurt. Maybe may have called it quits after that one. Leader still out there. 17 to go, Matt. Not sure when he's gonna come to pit lane. Or, as your math said, you should be good to the finish. So, actually, only a 7/10 of a second lead over second place right now, Matt.
It's kind of dealt it off there. It looked like he was going to be branched there. The leader's going to be running away with this, but Hippie Summer Formska decided that he's going to come back into the picture here, and he's going to see if he can challenge for that lead position. And by my math, however, I have not run an IndyCar in numerous years other than that Auto Club race I ran about 5 laps in and wrecked out. But it's going to be pretty hard, I think. We will stretch this out.
You would think it would be. But they've got 8 seconds over third place. 8.5 seconds.
They do, so they can just come in and take a splash and go pretty well. Because third place right now, Jeff Curl. He's going to have to bring her back down to pit lane. So he's going to have to bring it down to pit lane to get some of that Sunoco racing fuel.
Ooh, do they use that here?
I have no idea what they use. They just said Sunoco.
I don't remember. Sure, why not? Who cares? Nobody watches the series in real life anyway.
No kidding. This is probably the most viewed IndyCar race this year.
That's why it's on CNBC. Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's down to 4/10 this lap. You think the leader might be trying to save a little?
He could be. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but he hasn't pitted since that last caution, which happened at least 15 to 20 laps prior to this. That's going to be a lot of fuel to save up, considering these guys are already pitting now. I think they're going to be short. So we last went green on lap 19, and we've gone green right now. We're lap 47.
Yeah, and he's had zero draft. So
that's the thing. He has been the leader of the entire race. So it's going to be hard to, I think, be able to calculate that in your head. That's going to be impossible.
Impossible, you say?
I would say, as the IndyCar expert, that I am not.
We're at a 32.51.2 to a 32.51.7. So, not much between that.
No, but he does have some draft right now, Thomas, with one of the lap cars. If he can use that to his advantage, he's not going to be able to, as the lap car pulls over. Almost wrecks him because he's a lap car.
That was scary.
That was something.
Indubitably. Now we went on board here. You can hear it. These guys are lifting a pretty good bit.
Well, if you look now, guys, we have a good battle right now for the lead position right now, the top spot on the podium. We have the Hippie versus the Branch. We'll see We'll see who can prevail here
It's the
as
branch
he's in
finder
his
in the
draft.
summer.
Oh, he drove. Ooh, man, he pushed up big time there. Didn't seem to lose any momentum at all, though, because he's going to stay right in the right in the draft of that birch tree. Oh,
like
the hippie lost some there. Yeah, the hippie lost a little bit there on that birch, but he seems to be gaining on the backstretch. Maybe that's all in his plan. He dove it in there. Ooh, almost contact.
Wow.
Leader is coming down pit road. He's gonna
out of fuel, and so is the other guy. Oh wow, he's gonna make it all up under braking.
Wow.
Wow.
He lost a lot of time there.
Those two guys, wow, that was interesting.
That was the most incredible pit I think I've ever seen.
It's gonna hand the lead over to
It's maybe Paul Donnelly or Jeff Curl. Jeff Curl, yeah.
He's got the 4 coming into his pit stall here.
Watch that. That might be the battle for the lead right now, because everybody's gonna have to make a pit stop if he made it in. Right now, it looks like.
Oh, long stop for the 4.
Yeah, the hippie had a good stop there. The 4.
Yeah, 5 seconds to his 10-second stop for the 4.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why the 4 had such a long stop there.
He must have took too much fuel, I would think, Thomas.
I would think so. Yeah.
At any rate, right now your leader is Jeff Swole Curl. Looking to see if he can keep the fuel in his gas tank as opposed to gone.
Well, got 8
Paul
more
Donnelly.
laps. 7 now.
Now, you would think if you had to pit, you would have already. So,
Yeah, he's got 18 seconds over second place right now. So 27 seconds back to third. So maybe he's playing the long game. Or hoping for a
could
yellow.
be too. Yeah.
That's really the only options now. Let's hope for a yellow.
Oh, he gets held up there by the lap car.
Oh, he's
No,
going to
looks like
pit
he's coming
lane.
in a pit road.
Yep.
Jeff Curl down the pit road. That's going to hand the lead over to the number 1, Paul Donnelly.
Who is still on the back
He's
stretch.
on the backstretch. So we'll see if he's going to make it down to pit lane now. But
Let's see what kind of stop we get in this 6 car here.
the 1 is not coming to get serviced this time
Nope.
by.
1 more lap for the 1, so it should put him leader next time by.
So watch the 6 on pit lane. See how long he takes. He's going to be in this pit box right now. No tires, just fuel.
Nope, I'm seeing him getting tires.
Oh, yes, I did see that too. Sorry.
That's a 6 car. 8.3, so still a little bit quicker than that 4. But the
I
4
give him
had
a good
such a lead on the rest
position.
of the field.
He did, yeah. And right now, it looks like the hippie of Summer Trump is looking to take this,
Take the win.
take the top spot on the podium. Yeah,
Because he's got a pretty good, healthy margin now.
unless in some twist of fate that the number 1 of Pat Donnelly does not have to hit.
Boy,
But
that would be a stretch. Wow, he's running, what was it, 210? I think I saw 230 earlier.
you're running about you're almost 220 going into some of these corners here in draft.
Wow,
So
he's almost getting ran over, though.
I think he's saving.
It's not going to be enough. He's already only got a 4-second lead over second place. Still 4 laps to go. Let's see what his last lap was. Last lap was a
34.524 compared to the hippies 32.429.
So 2 seconds a lap, and you've only got 4 seconds to spare. I'm no mathematician here, but
I would try it because you don't know what could happen these
Nope,
closing
coming in.
laps. And he's coming in the pit lane
he's
right
gonna
now.
spin
Oh,
in
he
the pit lane.
spins!
wow.
He was in way too hot there,
Oh,
too, I think, Thomas.
Yeah, that's the least of his worries. He's done now.
No, he entered at 96 miles an hour. 96.
Gonna hand your lead over to summer,
hippie.
winter, rain, whatever.
Ryan Branch, 2.5 back from the hippie. We'll see if he can. See if he
It's
can
gonna be a tough
put it-
one to make up.
Oh, we only have 2 laps remaining in this
Yeah.
race.
I don't
it's
think
me.
he's a second a lap quicker, so.
Yeah, next to impossible. That's right now our leader here in the hippie is going to be running lap traffic. William Morris, the third, moves over, however.
Smooth sailing, just gotta keep it going wide open.
Yeah, he should keep that front end point at north, and he should be able to get that white flag here right now.
Yep, should be coming to the white flag this time by.
He's holding a nice steady line there as he has all race long. He wasn't, he definitely wasn't the favorite to win the race. But as you look back here right now, Ryan Branch, that 4 cut off 0.6 of a second that lap.
Yeah, he's gonna need more than that though. Too little, too late. That pit stop debacle just was.
That killed him, yeah.
I don't really know. Coming onto pit lane and having 2 second longer stop. So.
But Ryan Branch had a chance to win her, but it goes to the hippie, Summer Frumsky.
Someone's out of gas down the front stretch.
Here at Auto Club International Motor Speedway. Can't get an interview with him, but he does do a nice job there. It was 0.8 of a second to Ryan Branch in tow of him. I think, Thomas, if we had about 2 or 3 more laps, it would have been a battle to the finish.
Yeah, it would have gotten a little more heated, I'm sure, as they were going to battle pretty hard for that spot. So, too little, too late.
But folks, I think from now on we'll be doing every Friday night for a little bit of After Dark series here on Got That Stat TV. And it might just be me, it might just be Thomas. We'll see who it is, but if you enjoyed this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and comment on these videos if you enjoyed it. I'm sure I had a lot of fun tonight, and I know Thomas did too, and we'll be back at some point, hopefully next weekend. But until then, until we meet again.